Hopefully sound works. Let's just check this, and then hopefully sound works. Yep, sound works. So, and hello and welcome back to AleksTabletops Sandbox MTG Studies session 116, the second part when we basically go into play study Magic now for another hour. So yeah, getting back to Magic, right now we're actually going to play Magic. So today we're going to focus on Momir's Madness, which is the new event that basically appeared. I don't know how, when exactly. For me, this is the new stuff, so I'm going to explore it. Wait a second, I need to prepare a couple of things, and we will go. So first thing that I need to do is, of course, enable the extensions in order for them to work. Kind of an important thing. Okay, so go back into the extensions, activate. Oh yeah, we're going to do this during the match. So yeah, let's just launch Momir's Madness. The cool thing about this Momir's Madness, basically each turn, click on Momir on the left side of your battlefield, pay X mana, and discard a card to create a random token copy of a creature from all MTG Arena with converted mana cost X. No deck required, so this is pretty cool. We're not going to create any decks today. It's interesting. So I guess the only thing that we're going to have is 12 copies each of the 5 basic lands. So it's basically the deck with 60 copies of different types of lands of different types of colors, which is pretty interesting. So I guess the whole point of this kind of event is to have fun, which something that we probably try to do. This is interesting. I never played such thing before. It's interesting. So pretty interesting to see what it's actually works. So let's just go. So we're going to get some rewards. Rewards right at this point, I don't care about them because again, this is a closed beta. We're going to lose everything either way. I'm not spending my wild cards on any cards. I'm not necessarily opening and buying boosters. I'm opening boosters, but I'm not buying them because I don't see point in it. It's just going to create a kind of frustration once all this collection, I'm going to lose all this collection. Because of this, until we're going to get into the open beta, as I said before, we're not going to basically invest that much into deck building or whatever. For now, we're just going to have fun, experience the game, create interesting combinations, like basically experience the game, I guess. Go. So, never played it. Hopefully it's going to be an interesting one. Again, in this particular instance, we're not necessarily going to play the actual regular format of Magic, so for those who are doesn't know what this game is all about, this is not how this game works. It actually works a little bit differently because this is just a separate format that works this way, but which makes it super simple. So I don't know. So the only thing that we need to do at this point is just to pay certain mana. So again, we have like 7 cards of mana. Of any color, which is pretty cool. Apparently there's no mulligans in here, so we're going to take the first hand with no choice. Who goes first? Who has the ante? I believe this is the exactly thing that we talked about. Who goes first? Opponent, apparently. So, since we don't have any creatures, the only thing that makes this game good, this format good, is an overall understanding of the metagame. So if you know cards from Magic, you will be able to it's created a white color because opponent discarded a white land. So the land that I'm playing, it's just the land that I'm playing, but the actual land that is going to give me a certain token, it's the land that I'm going to discard, apparently. Okay, discard a card created a token that's a copy of a random creature card with converted mana cost X, or random. So it could be any color, so it doesn't matter what kind of color we're actually establishing. Okay, let's just go mirroring. We're going to put a island because we have a lot of islands. Why not? And of course we're going to pay it, why not? So pay 1, discard a card. We're going to discard island because we have too many. Maybe the random factor is going to depend on this. Oh snap, we got lucky. I mean, opponent got a creature that's going to have double strike as long as opponent controls a dinosaur, which is highly unlikely. And what we have, we able to attack opponent, and opponent not going to be able to block us because we have a unblockable creature, which is pretty cool. So, which actually a super cool stuff. So again, this game is super simple. There's no tactics. I mean, we don't have any spells to cast. The only thing that we can do is just basically see what we're going to have from the mana cost and basically base our tactic on luck, depending what opponent is going to get. Okay, and then utilize cards that are that will be created by this ability. So it all depends on luck and randomness, which is something that I not necessarily like, but still pretty cool. And we're not going to block it, although we could. Just put white. And we're going to for now discard islands, because I believe we need to do this each turn, so it would be stupid not to do it though. I don't know. Okay, right now we created a Merfolk 2, which is pretty sick. I mean, they both work together, so if we're going to get multiple Merfolks, it's actually going to be pretty sick. If we're going to create every Merfolk each turn, and we're going to... this Merfolk will become bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's actually going to be pretty cool stuff. But again, it all depends on random luck, which is the weird stuff. Check the sound, it's actually going to be pretty sick. Oh yeah, by the way, forgot to put the extension out. So the deck master already there. The only extension that I forgot is deck hub. But again, deck hub right now at this point, it's not important because we are not playing with my decks. We're playing with kind of randomly pre-made deck, so it's not that important. Skibbity pa preebity pa poom. I guess we're just waiting till something will happen. Okay, we got unlucky with this, so opponent might attack by tapping it. Okay, the opponent decides not to. Right here, since there is a possibility that we could get a Merfolk next turn, I wouldn't kill it. I would probably skip that one. But it's pretty decent amount of damage though. Okay, let's just not block. Not block. So, right now we go into probably discard... another island. No, right now we're going to discard a swamp, I guess. 3. Just discard a swamp. I don't believe that we're going to get a Merfolk. Oh, we get an elf. It's a pretty cool elf, by the way. When this elf enters the battlefield, put +1/+1 counter on each up to 2 target creatures. And each of those creatures will get basically the ability to pay mana, which is pretty sick. I mean, I would say that we got lucky with this. So, because of the things that are happening in here, I believe we need to stay in block. Because opponent can tap this one and attack and tap one of our creatures, so let's just not attack them. Again, there's no way to destroy all creatures unless opponent is going to play some type of like Chupacabra that is going to enter the battlefield and kill one of our creatures by design. So this is the only way to remove creatures from the game, is to use creatures removals, not the actual removals. Okay, this is pretty bad. I don't believe that opponent will attack though. At least this is not going to attack. This is probably not. 3/2 might attack. But again, we have a couple of disposable creatures that we could block with. We're playing against Dark Argent. Okay, let's just wait and see what's going to happen. Let's see what's just going to happen. Okay, opponent decides to attack. Okay, that's pretty cool. That means that we definitely go into block this one. with this one. No, this is actually pretty important stuff. We'll be able to use those two guys to tap. Just kill this and this. No. 3, 5. Okay, we could lose 5. We'll just lose 5. We're getting closer to losing. So let's hope that we're going to get something that will help us to provide some type of a big creature. So all hope for these cards. We're going to tap these cards in order to produce mana next turn, and it will hopefully give us more in terms of the creature toughness, and basically, yeah, we're going to create a pretty good defense out of this one because we're going to have multiple. Oh, so you can do that. Okay, that was pretty cool. I didn't know that. So basically, if you don't have mana to pay, you might pay 0 and it could produce a flying creature that basically costs 0, because Magic of course has creatures that cost 0 cost, which is pretty cool. I completely disregarded that. That's pretty interesting. Okay, so far so good. I actually like the Momir. It's pretty interesting. I mean, definitely creates a unique kind of thing. Okay, we definitely need creatures to block. So first thing that we will do is we're going to play Momir like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to put something crazy in play. We're going to discard a red thing in the hope that it's going to give us something red, and this red is going to like deal massive damage or something. Oh snap! Okay, that was not good. I don't like this demon. Let's just read what this demon does. I constantly forgetting about it. So when this demon basically enters the battlefield, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile non-land card. We have only lands in this library, so it doesn't work. Then put that card into the hand. If the converted mana cost is 4 or greater, repeat this process again. It doesn't matter. This card right here doesn't work for this format because we don't have any types of card in our library. Wait a minute, we don't have cards in our library at all? Oh snap, we lost all our cards. Oh, because of this freaking... Oh. Oh, this is a setup. What we did basically, because of this stupid demon, we lost all cards from our library. Opponent has like 49, we had approximately the same amount, and all 49 cards end up into an exile zone because of this stupid demon. Because we didn't get lucky and we lost it. Okay, we got burned. Oh snap, we got burned. Oh, we got burned. Oh, I don't know. This is crazy. I basically killed myself, so next turn I'm going to lose the game because I'm not going to be able to draw a card. Ideally, if this format works the same within the same rules of Magic. I will be able to block, but it doesn't care. If I don't have the ability to draw a card, I'm going to lose the game. This is one of the ways to lose the game. Besides that, why I can block? Oh, because opponent decides not to. I don't care. 3, 6, it's not that big of a deal. Yep, we're losing. And now... this is going to be an interesting experience with Momir. I kinda dig it. I mean, it's fun. You don't have to worry about, like, how good you play Magic, truly. We killed ourselves. Stupid demon, I hate him. Ugh. That was pretty cool. So yeah, again, we have another loss before we will stop. Before we will lose the whole thing, the whole event. Then we're going to buy another one, and we have a lot of money. I'm not spending any money on boosters, as I said before. No, see, there's no point in it. Nork Nark. Okay, this is the weirdest nick ever. The nickname. Ooh, we got the freaking bird! Zephyr Ghoul. Or Gull, I don't know. Probably Gull, not Ghoul. Pretty cool bird. Kind of looks like a Velkin tern. Krachka. Pimpirium. So, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Ooh. Okay, this is the first time that I'm seeing this card. So, when this becomes the target of spells or ability an opponent controls, create a 1/1 green elf creature token to the basically, yep, put it on the battlefield, and pay certain price. Okay, it's not working. The only ability that we'll be able to use at some point if we will get enough mana is this. The rest is just not going to help us at all, which is kind of a bad thing. Sad thing, not a bad thing. Just go back into our dashboard. I need to be careful with magic because lately I'm getting constantly this program basically doesn't work fine if I'm using the second monitor. Okay. What opponent has can't attack unless you control an artifact. Okay, but it still can block though. Okay, let's just pay 3. Enters the battlefield. If it's kicked, 10 life you gain. No. Master Yoda. 2 lives you gain. Not you will gain 2 lives, but 2 lives you gain. I'm kind of relaxing because 2 last streams that I had, one was on please give us something awesome. Okay, we got 2 energy counters, like it's important. There's no point of attacking with all of our guys. Let's just keep them on block for now, and we'll attack with flyer. So yeah, the last couple of streams were super stressful personally for me. I mean, after last stream I had a pretty severe headache. I don't know why, maybe because I covered so many theory and that my brain basically exploded. But that was pretty cool. Overall, those streams were super awesome. And I love them. It's time to engage in attack. Please don't give me this. Okay. Oh snap! Yeah, we got an additional creature thanks for this dinosaur. We could attack. Attacks, you may pay 2 if you do create a servo. Yep, we'll attack with this one. We have a creature with Death Touch, though still will be able to block. Yeah, let's just attack with both of these guys only. The rest will stay in block. Yep, I will pay 2 energy counters. We will provide additional servo. We're probably going to use this dinosaur with trample and this servo to block a 3/3 with Death Touch. Something like that. Okay, probably better to kill this guy. No, it's better to kill this one. Although, unless you control an artifact, it can't attack. No, this one can't attack, because of this we need to kill it. So it's kind of a weird thing. Although don't forget that opponent could put an artifact in play every time with just discarding a card. Why opponent has so many cards and I don't? Please tell me. So, like, seriously. Okay, Vigilance 5/5. Not cool. Not cool at all. Pay X. back. Oh, seriously, we can't close it now. Damn it. We're not going to pay any lands then. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 only. Okay, this is pretty decent block against Vigilance. Yeah, we're not going to play this land. We need to keep things to discard, or we're not going to be able to use Momir ability. There's no point of attacking at this point. We have a 5/5 creature to block all of our creatures. We could try to attack with all of them to force opponent into blocking, but don't see point in it. Just continue to attack with Flyer and that's it. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to play anything. It's probably one of the reasons why opponent has so many cards. Opponent didn't play any cards, just basically keeping them there. There is also a chance that opponent didn't put anything in play, at least one turn. Oh snap! Flying Haste. This is bad. The problem is the only flying creature that I had is this one. Ugh. Okay. Okay. So again, 5 only. Let's hope for something red too. What I got. When it enters the battlefield, return target instant. Oh, seriously? Damn it. That was pretty pointless. We're only able to use it once in each turn, apparently. No attack. Yeah, we're going to lose this one too. Our first Momir experience wasn't that good. We didn't get lucky with cards. You still need to learn to play this format. It's not that easy as it seems. It's not that easy as it seems. Okay, of course we're going to block. I don't want to lose 4 lives. That's not cool. Kinda too much. Okay then. Yeah, opponent got a pretty crazy thing with Enrage. Each opponent sacrifice a permanent. This is pretty crazy. Ugh. Give us something, Foresty, please. You gotta be kidding me! Aha! We're getting the worst cards ever, truly. Screw it, we're going to play this land. Staying in block. Yeah, kinda tired. Not sleeping lately much. There's too many stuff to do, and I love that. I love when you have a lot of stuff to do. But again, it takes the toll on you. Oh yeah, we got 5/5 flying, and that we will be able to return. No, return target creature card from your graveyard on the battlefield tapped. We're not going to be able to return token. Tokens are disappearing. There's no point of attacking. So now at least we have a flyer blocker, so opponent still has some kind of an advantage. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I still don't get why I have so like not much lands and opponent has that many. I still don't get it with why. We have 6 and 9. Maybe because opponent didn't use those things at all. Oh no. You gotta be kidding me. Noise! Noise! So Vigilance, Reach, Trample. Enters the battlefield if you cast it on top of lands you control, which opponent basically didn't for some reason. Because you didn't cast it, yeah. Then you can basically deal 3 damage to target creature, so this thing will start to kill our creatures next turn potentially. Opponent also able to destroy artifact or enchantment. We have a couple of artifacts. creatures, and of course gain life, which is pretty bad. I guess we're done. The last frontier for us. Oh, okay, oops. Probably should pay and discard instead. I just play the land itself. That was quite a mistake. Yeah, we're losing the game regardless of anything. Just attack with all of them. Pointless attack, but still. We could actually defend ourselves for a couple of turns, but again, this thing is just makes things inevitable. It has 3 abilities that opponent could use however he or she likes, and basically we're done at this point. There's not that much that we can do. Skibbity pop bibbity pop boom. Bidoom, 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 bidoom. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. We need to sacrifice a creature, which is of course artifact. And good game. Not for me, but good game. Learning. Again, for me, Magic is multi-dimensional. I mean, I'm not looking at Magic as only one format. This is the awesome thing about Magic, that you could come up with your own personal kind of formats. Because this game is so freaking deep. I mean, you can just basically take the regular cards from your personal collection and create a personal rules for your personal game. So you can use in-game rules that already exist in Magic, but you can actually come up with your own rules. And one of the coolest things about Magic, and one of the reasons why I'm studying it separately, not only by playing it. Okay, we already have this fire cannon, and we probably didn't have this land, but again, it's just a land. Claim prizes and continue. Yeah, we're not going to be able to cover all these quests throughout today, unfortunately, because we're probably not going to play regular matches. We'll continue with Momir. I kind of want to explore it, so as long as it's here, because at some point Momir is going to be closed and we might not see it ever again. Hopefully the same is not going to happen for Singleton, because I believe Singleton is one of the most personally interested formats for me, because I love the fact that Singleton allows you to put only 1 copy of each card instead of regular 4, maximum of 4. So we're going to play a little bit smarter. We're not going to play anything at this point. We're going to do the same thing as opponent did in previous game. Not going to play anything. And by the way, this is not Mana Flood. This is a Momir. Yes, we have a lot of lands, but seriously, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. This is pretty bad. Kind of a passive damage dealer and life gainer. Not a good thing. Okay, I guess we could pay 2 for 2 lands. It seems right. Ready. Again, it doesn't matter. I wish it would matter what type of land we're choosing. I believe the fact that it's completely random, I don't believe that it makes game like controlled way. It would be awesome if each color that we basically paying and each color that we're discarding adds effect into this random choice. So for instance, if we're going to pay swamp and pay and basically discard a swamp, then it basically will produce something of that color, but it's much more random than that, unfortunately. Maybe there is like some type of effect that probably works similarly, but I don't see color correlation, so I guess it's completely random. But again, it would be awesome that, for instance, right now we are discarding a plane and we will get some type of a white card. If this would be the case, it would be awesome. But again, I guess it's not the case. Yep, we got completely unrelated with this color. Seriously? Ugh, this is the worst ever. Okay, whenever another zombie enters the battlefield under control, Momir gets +1/+1 until end of the turn. There's no point of attacking. There's all 3 there. So yeah, this is kind of the thing. Forest. Factory of Momir's Vig. Apparently this is the guy that his name is Momir. There is a possibility that I'm not going to play anything next turn. Oh snap, we got a free land, which is awesome. So now we have more land than opponent has, which is pretty cool. Can't be blocked by dinosaurs. So there's no dinosaurs there. Okay, whatever. Oh, come on. This card is pretty cool, by the way, but again, it works only in artifact decks. Right here, it's kind of... doesn't have any value. The only value out of all cards that opponent has is these two. Basically, the Captain Landry and Vampire Neonate. This will allow opponent to basically change life. And this will allow opponents to produce mana. Which is pretty cool. I believe we're not going to do anything at this point. We're going to play a land, but we're not going to discard a card. I want to get into the priority. I want to have control, so the more cards I will have, the better. And again, why opponent has so many cards? I still don't get it though. 3, 4. Opponent discarded more cards than we discarded. Opponent has the same amount of cards in play as we. I don't get it. Surely don't get it how it works. Okay, this is bad. 3, 4 lifelink. We're not going to discard anything. At this point, I believe we're going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is more than opponent has. Definitely going to get something cool from it. We discarding a white. Let's just... Okay, red, instant and sorcery spells you control have lifelink, doesn't matter. And whenever a white instant or sorcery spell causes you gain life, doesn't matter. Damn it, we didn't get lucky with that, but at least we'll be able to block 3-4. And we're not going to play anything, and we're also not going to attack, but there is no point. I guess in order to work with this, you need to kind of balance things out in terms of you need to make a decision when exactly to play your land, where not to play it, where to keep it. It all depends on, like, the control of the creature all depends on luck, like whatever creature you will get. I guess the ones who win the game, besides the luck factor, and besides the... Oh, come on! By the way, I have this Drake in real copy. I actually have a foil copy of this Drake in reality, which is pretty cool. Okay then, so now it's time. It's freaking time because we need flyers. We need flyers as breath of fresh air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and yeah. Goodbye island. Please give us something flying. Okay. 6/7 hexproof, kinda cool, but in this particular instance it's not important at all. Yeah, there's no point of attacking. I guess we're not going to attack. Momir. Momir. Yeah, today's session is super chill. I mean, I talked so much last couple of sessions that I truly have nothing to talk about at this point, especially regarding the magic, in regards to magic, because again, I'm not paying attention to magic at this point. Okay, opponent decides to do that. Opponent definitely plans on doing something. Probably using... I don't know what opponent's plan. Okay, we'll do that. Treasure. So again, while we're on a closed beta stage, I truly don't have nor time nor motivation to go through, like to spend time on Magic more than I'm spending at this point. I mean, the only way for me to learn Magic at this point is to just by playing and by studying it separately, as we did in the first part of the session. Once open beta, oh snap! Okay, this dino was pretty big. Once open beta will be released, I believe we're going to spend more time, and we're actually going to kind of... I will definitely study Magic like outside of this game. We will learn meta a little bit better, meta game, and for now I just don't see point in it, because towards open beta, meta game will completely change, and everything that I will know right now not going to be relevant at all, so why bother? So 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is our last thing. We need flyer. I still don't get why opponent didn't attack with flyer previously. Okay. Yeah, we didn't get lucky. Maybe the reason... but this dino basically decides everything. When it deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards from the top of your library. Oh snap. Put any number of dinosaurs, creature cards among them into the battlefield, and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. That's actually doesn't matter. It's like at the beginning of the session we lost all of our cards from the graveyard because of the stupid demon. Basically exiled all cards. That was pretty fun. It's not going to happen with this dino. Yeah, we're losing the game. We're going to stay in block, see what opponent will do, and maybe hope for something big to come. Momir is pretty weird format. I mean, it's pretty cool, it's pretty interesting, unique. The fact that we don't have any spells, but most of the cards kind of become irrelevant. I mean, this is irrelevant. This, okay, this is not necessarily irrelevant. We could get a dinosaur. Yeah, this card is definitely irrelevant in here. We don't have any instances sorceries. So because of this, oh snap. Sorry about that. So again, one thing that could make this event or this type of format work better if we would have a basically, if I would tap this card and for instance discarded an island, I would get something blue, or at least the randomizer, the random generator would help me to get something that actually closer to blue. I don't know if it actually works like this, but if it doesn't and it's completely random, which I believe it is. Oh snap! Okay, this is the first time that I'm seeing this one in game. This spell can be counted. Discard a card until end of turn. This one becomes a human with base power, toughness 1/1, loses all abilities and gains hexproof. It can be blocked this turn. What? Okay. I don't get this card yet. I'm not going to do that now. Pointless. We're going to keep card on the last turn. And we'll stay in block. Which is now relevant because we have 7/7 that could block 5/5 dragon. I love this dragon. I have it in actual foil version in Paper Magic, which is pretty cool. Beep, 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 beep. It's a pretty weird dragon though. It's not necessarily efficient personally for me, but it's overall pretty cool dragon. There's a reason why it's got reprinted in Magic 19, because apparently it's efficient, and though I don't see its efficiency seriously, Seriously? Really? Ugh. Stupid Zakama. I guess we're done at this particular point. Get 2 freaking mythic elders, or basically big dinosaurs. Like, how lucky you can be to get that. Okay, let's use our big leap. We have 8. I can't count, so 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9. And oh no, we actually had 8. Seriously? Aw. Can't count today. Oh yeah. Not yeah, but still, at least it's kind of fine. I mean, who's going to get the biggest creatures ever? We could actually attack with 7/7, kind of provoke opponent into like blocking. Maybe we'll start to do this starting from next turn. Let's hope that opponent is not going to get Chupacabra. By the way, one of the things that I probably need to consider is to not pay the whole thing. Oh no, we're able to use it only once, I guess. Or as long as we have cards. There's not that much possibilities to, for instance, discard 2 cards and put 2 creatures in game with one thing. So for instance, we could use a lot of 4-cost activators in order to hopefully get Chupacabra and kill one of the creatures that way. So like, hope on something like pay to life, sacrifice another creature, search your library for a card. Put. Why would I need that? I have lands. Ugh. It's a joke. Ugh. Either way, it's a pretty cool joke. Razaketh. Seriously, opponent decides not to attack. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nothing changed. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, destroy all non-dinosaur creatures. Oh, it would be awesome! No, they actually would be bad, because, yeah, opponent has 2 dinosaurs, 3, seriously? And again... So, basically at this point we have to attack with flyers. Not with all of them, but with these 2. This has trample, so we could actually kill it with combined power. Yeah, I guess we have to attack, we don't have another choice. Opponent has only 1 flyer, this is the only way for us to get at least somewhere. This has trample, opponent not going to block it. Opponent probably will block with 5/5. Don't forget that opponent still will be able to gain life back. So there's still kind of a variables. Oh, wait a minute. Oh snap, I forgot that this thing has reach. Oh, damn. Oh, stupid of me. That was a misplay. Where our misplay thing? I need to find it. I need to find the misplay then. Come on, man. 7. Yep, that was a misplay. That was definitely a misplay. Ugh. I'm going to keep it closer to my head because I'm going to misplay a lot. Misplay, it's a good way to learn Magic, because once you will misplay things, you will figure out what you exactly did wrong, and it basically will help you to learn based on this mistake. If you're not misplaying, you're not learning. So for me personally, the more you will misplay, the more you learn. Oh no, I'm going to block a saw. Sorry about that. Sneeze. Ugh. Sometimes when I'm sneezing, I'm making weird sounds that don't necessarily make sense. So this one has a reach. That means that we're done. We'll try to do this thing for the last time. Wait a minute. Enters the battlefield. Up to one target creature's life total became half their starting life total, rounded down. What? Enters the battlefield. Up to one target's player's life total becomes half their starting life total, rounded down. It's... oh, okay, so since we had starting life 20, if we're going to use it on us, it's going to exactly will give us 9 life, I believe. Half. And rounded down. So yeah. Oh, what the... seriously? Seriously? Oh... it's frustrating. I'm crying inside. Where's our crying thing? We have a crying thing. I'm crying inside. I'm truly crying inside. I don't know. I'm not feeling Magic today. Maybe because this is a new format and I don't necessarily understand it properly. I mean, how to play it. Again, the problem with this format, you need to understand... I don't believe that you need to understand meta in here, meta game. It definitely will benefit you if you know the cards that are in the game. I don't believe that there's a point to blocking. We'll try to do that, maybe it will change something. Let's just try to kill 9/9 with combination of guys. Let's just make this. We're also going to kill this. Hopefully we'll be able to block everyone and everything. No, no. We forgot to kill this thing. Nine, 6. We don't have that much time. No. Yeah, we'll kill this one. Seriously? Again, time basically got run out. I don't know, where was the timer? There was no freaking timer. Time was just basically run out, that's it. It's frustrating. Okay, apparently this is not the best block ever, but whatever. Whatever, truly whatever. Yeah, this is probably going to be our last match for today, I don't know. Maybe we'll... no, we're actually going to play till the end of the Momir event itself, so... until we're going to lose 2 matches, I guess we'll play. Yep. Exactly that. So, apparently... oh yeah! Oh yeah, we won. But then decides to give us a win. Pretty cool, pretty cool. 6B. We won our first match in Momir. I guess we just got lucky. Again, you don't have to like necessarily be aware of the meta game to play this format, which makes it perfect for newbies. Or for just casual players that not necessarily put in that much time in understanding and learning Magic as hardcore players do. I'm not considering myself a hardcore player. I'm a strict casual player that basically decides to play Magic the way that I want. Again, it's going to be much more fun to play Magic. For me personally, I'm not necessarily having that much fun right now because I don't have like the motivation behind playing because we have closed beta. Again, I definitely believe that once closed beta is going to end, I will completely regain my motivation in playing Magic. And it will be pretty similar to the motivation that I had at the beginning of the closed beta, when I basically started to create like a lot of decks, and it was actually super fun. I mean, I had a lot of fun playing Magic. I played it non-stop. And at this point, I kind of got a little bit, I don't know, burned out when in terms of playing Magic, because like this element of novelty disappeared. Sacrifice an artifact, draw a card. Ugh. Once this element of novelty disappeared, it became pointless to play Magic in closed beta, almost. And the only reason why I'm continuing to play in closed beta to keep track of at least some portion of the meta game. Oh snap, that was weird. Because if I'm going to stop play Magic completely and wait till open beta is going to be released, once I will get into the open beta, I'm not going to be like aware of any card out there, because again, I'm not spending times like separately, but to okay, but let's think, to go through the cards libraries. And in-game library, it's not necessarily perfect because it doesn't allow us to search by using a sets, which I believe they have to add in here, especially for casual players. Not all casual players understand Magic fully and know all cards and how to search them. Usually they search cards like through the set by specifying that by set. Okay, it's a pretty bad decision though. We need to pay full price. Oh, come on. Okay, it's fine. It's dinosaur. At least will give us some block, but come on. It's not going to be able to kill anyone. Ugh. Magic with its magic. Oh, come on. Death touch. And each opponent loses 1 life whenever another attack creature dies. Ugh. Bullcrap. 5. We probably should stop. Oh snap, Gene. What it does though, I forgot. So remove a wish counter from it, reveal the top card of your library, you may play. Ugh, pointless at this point. This is what I'm talking about. Why? There's so many weird stuff happening with this format. I don't believe that this is one of the formats that people will like that much. I mean, its randomness is definitely a cool thing as a novelty, but once this will become more present, it all depends what people want. I mean, as long as you're learning Magic and experiencing things, I believe it doesn't matter what format you will play, it still will help you to learn something. This is my personal vision on that. Someone might disagree with that, but again, it's one of the reasons why I'm playing Magic regardless, because I love the complexity of it and I'm learning Magic every time that I'm playing. Oh snap, I forgot about that Dutch and Reach. Okay, that was a weird choice. Stampeding Rhino. Whoa. Enters the battlefield. Under your control, reveal the top 4 cards of your library. An opponent separates those cards into 2 piles. Put one pile into your hand, and the other 2 into your graveyard. You gotta be kidding me! Opponent got lucky, huh? So this will be placed in the opponent's hand, and the other one, I guess, in the graveyard. Let's just give opponent 2 islands. Hopefully it will work that way. Nope, the opposite. Okay. Yeah, of course we're going to block out of the way opponent attacking. This is pointless. We have a big dino. So now opponent has a pretty good chance to win because it has more lands, which is a problem for us. This is the last time that we're going to do that. At least we're getting flying creatures. Okay, at the beginning of your upkeep you get 3. Pay 3 return all creatures to their owner's hands. Activate this ability. Oh snap! I mean, this is actually pretty interesting. So that probably means that we're not going to attack at all. It doesn't necessarily like defines the game at this point, although opponent decides that it might be the end. But we might not use it the right way. Don't run. Other dinosaur, get +1/+1. Because at this point, if we actually go into return, there's no reachers there. We probably made a mistake. Pretty huge one. Probably should attack with all cards. With all creatures. Oh snap! This is pretty cool, I love this card. This fish is freaking sick. We're definitely going to attack with fish and slowly win the game. Unless opponent is going to put in place something much more interesting. Why this thing is completely hovering? Like, come on, get out of here. You're confusing me. So, let's just go with full force. Not necessarily full force, but kind of a full force. Okay, this is a glitch. We're not able to choose opponent. We're not able to choose anything because of this glitch. Yep, the game basically glitched. We're not able to choose a player. Because of this stupid glitch with this card. Bad. So we had the possibility to win this game and we messed up because of the glitch. I mean, it would be awesome to win this game this way. I mean, right now half of the library would end up out there. Sorry man, I glitched. Yep, let's hope that it's going to choose random and game will resolve itself after this, so after the time will end, because this is the only reason, the only way, like, yeah, I get that you want us to go, but we stuck. The game basically glitched, so we can't do anything. We can choose anything. Hello, closed beta. Oh, when time is ending, everything around you becomes weird. It would be awesome if it would choose a target player randomly. Seriously? It's going to go through another timer? Apparently this is the last one. Let's hope that opponent is going to give us a win, because he or she is impatient, and because either way it would be pretty bad to lose by like conceding duel, just because we got a glitch. Okay. Seriously? We automatically chose on all right there. Oh, okay, whatever. Automatic choice was our personal choice. We need to sacrifice this freaking creature at this point. Hopefully we will be able to do something. There is a problem, there is no chat in here. Without chat it's pretty bad. I mean, I can't say opponent, like, I can't say to the opponent that I'm glitching. I'm not, like... There is a glitch. And I can't do anything about it. Oh snap, this is a bad idea. Okay, we almost killed. So yeah, we need to get rid of this. We'll just remove everything. We will attack and yeah. Good game, but whatever. Hopefully we'll be able to. Yeah, full goal. So basically we won in the end. Through the glitch. This glitch is annoying. I mean, come on. I put half of our library into our graveyard just because of this stupid glitch. Okay, we still didn't get any losses. I guess we continue to play, which is fine. I believe we're going to lose pretty quickly. Oh, two nieces. But it still might create an interesting thing. It's all about experiences. So right now, let's just keep track of what opponent is doing in order to figure out how opponent every time ends up with more cards than us. Like, I need to figure out why exactly it happens. Like, where exactly opponent decides not to play. When exactly opponent decides to put card in play or not to use this ability or whatever. This is kind of an interesting thing to figure out. Okay, right now we definitely need to provide some type of a defense, so we'll go into the... Oh snap, you gotta be kidding me. 2, 3. I'm going to discard Mountain. Okay, pretty cool. What? When it enters the battlefield, choose one, remove all counters from target creature. There's not such thing. It can't have counters put on it as long as this one remains on the battlefield. Target opponent loses all counters. The player can't get counters for as long as target creature. Let's just choose a creature, because I don't believe that there's any type of cards that could place counters on the opponent itself. So because of this, kind of pointless card, but it will give us a defense, a pretty decent defense. It's pretty cool. Defending. Let's just okay, my voice broke down. Let's just explore artists. Most of these lands, I believe, were drawn by Richard Wright and Florian de Gussinicu. Oh, yeah, this is the weirdest name ever. No, we're not going to attack, but we will play something because opponent has 2 creatures. Naga. You may exert this Naga as it attacks when you do draw a card. Okay, this is actually a super cool thing. At least once, if we will attack, it will give us an additional draw, an additional land, which we'll be able to use either to pay additional cost or discard an additional card, which is pretty cool. Oh no. When it dies, create a 2/2 red dragon creature token with flying, and it has +1/+1/+0 until end of turn. Enters the battlefield, look at the top 3 cards of the library, put 80 number of them into your graveyard and the rest in the back. Ugh. We don't want to put anything on the graveyard. Let's just put them all on top of our library. I guess we will exert this one, although it seems weird and unreasonable, but we need additional draw. And the only way to utilize this ability is, of course, by attacking. Yep. It's actually pretty cool. Now opponent has a flyer, which is a problem, but I believe since now we have additional draw, at some point we're going to get creatures with flying, which will be able to fight against this dragon. And since opponent doesn't have that many mountains, it's not going to become that stronger. And it's going to give only +1 to attack, not to defense, so Now to the power or toughness. Enters the battlefield, draw a card. Okay. Opponent got lucky with that. Skibidi pop, dibidi pop, boop, tap, dibidi boop. The cool thing that our Naga is still alive, so opponent basically gave us a chance to use this Naga multiple times and draw and get additional draw, which is... oh, snap. Five. Please give us a flyer. We need a flyer. We need something with the wings. Yeah. No, okay, Scry doesn't matter at this point. Whatever. Like it's important. Again, I wish this mode had the possibility to choose, like, to get influenced. Basically, the randomizer, if randomizer would be influenced by the type of land that we're discarding or that we're playing, it would be awesome. Unfortunately, it's not the case, which makes this super random. It's probably not that interesting because you will play it for a while, but then you will get tired of this randomness and you will want control. Because of this, it would be awesome if the discarded land would affect the type of random creature that it could produce. But again, this is just a wish, personal wish. When it enters the battlefield, return target creature and opponent controls to its owner's hand. Damn it. We lost our flyer. That was pretty luck. Pretty lucky from the opponent's side. Noise! Boom! We actually need to finish the session. We're already past 10 minutes, but again, usually we're finishing things 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Apparently today we will be able to go only through 2 runs, which is fine. We didn't get flyer, we got just regular Dino with trample. Okay, we definitely need to exert this one and attack with it. Of course, opponent will block with 1-3, but we're going to get our card. It would be cool if opponent decides to kill Naga, because this is something that opponent I probably should do. Kill Naga instead of just blocking it with 1-3, because each time that we're going to exert it, we're going to get additional draw, and this format is all about additional draws. The more draws you'll get, the more creatures you will put in play, and the bigger creatures potentially you will put in play. But it's still weird. We kind of get 2 additional draws, opponent got 1 additional draw, and we're still behind for some reason. Just don't get it. Well, we're not necessarily behind, we're pretty close. But opponent has more choices, unfortunately. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Enters the battlefield, target opponent discards a card, and you draw a card. Damn it. Okay, so now draws are equal. Opponent has 2 draws, we have 2 draws. Additional draws, I mean. And we still don't have a flyer, because opponent removed our flyer from the game. So let's hope that we're going to get some black flyer. No, non-black flyers. We don't want a demon. Give us something good. Ugh. Improvise. Attacks each turn a fable. Thank you. Look, at least this is a decent attacker that opponent has to block. But again, opponent has a lot of flyers, we don't. So the only thing that we can do is just attack with 6/6 and hope that opponent is going to block with small creatures and they're going to die. And don't forget that one of them, after going to die, will get something probably. Yep, this one. No. 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 Okay, we will attack with this. Ugh. Yeah, throughout the session we managed to go through 2 almost reruns in Momir. First rerun I completely lost, didn't win any matches, 0-2. And right now we kind of won 2. This is our 3rd match and we didn't lost any, so, and we will continue until we will finish the run. Rip-ti-doop-ti-doop. So, Academy. Okay. So we'll be able to kill both of them. Only 2 of them. Let's skip that one and play, and kill these 2 guys. They're kind of annoying. One, it's pretty big defender. The other one is pretty good attacker. This is kind of nor that nor that. We're playing against Ephemerix. Ether. What's happening? What's happening? Come on, opponent. Take the turn. Oh, dino crap. Seriously? Seriously? Ugh. Now each creature that is going to enter the battlefield is going to give opponent life. I believe we're going to concede this one. I mean, seriously? If we're not going to get something super sick, what, right now? Like, if we're not going to get a game changer right now, we're probably not going to be able to win this one. What? Oh, again. Okay, we could do that. That's pretty cool. This one again attacks each turn of Fable. We don't have a choice in it. We also going to attack with Naga in order to draw a card, because this is the only purpose of her. Of her. Good. Of course opponent will kill it, which I believe opponent should do the first time when we attack with Naga. We'll be able to block 5/5 Dino, but the problem is flyers are definitely going to make our job or our situation worse and worse each turn. We have like 3 turns till the end. 2. Come on. Where are you going? Please go back. Give me a mushroom. No. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, the good thing about this one, it's not kicked, so it's fine. Just a serpent, but Leviathan. Yep, next turn is going to be our last. So let's just go all the way, or all the way. Let's just hope that we're going to put something like super big, like mythic, that is going to destroy all creatures. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we got lucky with Dino, but whatever. Oh no, it's not whatever. This is actually something that will help us. We'll be able to block one of the flyers. Yeah, we need to stay in defense. Yeah, we can't do anything about that, so it's going to attack without our knowledge, without our control. So we lost one. Dragone. Dinosauri, pirate, Leviathan. What is this? Nightmare. Okay, we're going to kill Nightmare. Oh, seriously? Okay, that was pretty cool. The opponent thinks that he's won? No, she. What? That was weird. Like, good game before almost killing us, but we're not necessarily dying yet. We're probably going to die next turn, unless we'll be able to do something awesome. I guess we could continue to, by the way, gain life by paying mana. Next turn we will be able to gain 2 lives. No, 3 life. Seriously? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that was like... Talking about noise. Okay. We still will be able to survive though. I truly believe that. 6. Okay, give us something big. Yeah! Flyer. Perfecto. So since we got a flyer, we might actually attack with this dino, but no. For now, staying in defense. Again, it's all about, like, who is going to turn the tables? Or, like, look how tables have turned. Who turns the table? Ugh. Donza. 5/5 dragon, 9/9 dino, 7/6 avatar. Ugh. What the heck is happening? 46 life. There's no point of continuing this. 9, 3, 3, 3. Ooh, we're going to get something big at this point. Again, we're playing for fun, so... Oh, wait a minute. It's a legendary creature, so we're going to lose one of them. Ugh. Maybe we need to just quit the game. Yeah, let's just concede this though. Good game. Good game. Because yeah, with this dino at this part, the fact that opponent has 46 lives, if I'm going to continue to play, it's going to hour 2 and we're not going to get anywhere. So let's just go quickly through our last loss and finish this session because it's already extended more than it needs to be. But still, that was pretty cool. I actually like Momir. It's pretty Momir. It's a pretty interesting format. It definitely creates this element of randomness, and especially considering the fact that right now I don't necessarily have to have motivation on building and rebuilding and making my personal decks better, because I'm going to lose all this progress either way. Because of this, the more these type of formats are going to exist before open beta, the more interesting it's going to play. So for instance, it was pretty cool to play double lives, for instance, when we had like 40 lives in our at our disposal. That was pretty cool. Oh snap. It actually doesn't matter. So yeah, I guess the more these type of events Magic will produce before open beta, the better. They have to, I guess, continue to polish the regular events, like polish the draft, polish the constructed, and best of 3, and etc. So the main things definitely needs to be polished, but I mean, the more they will add these type of unique events, the more interesting it's going to be. And for those who doesn't necessarily have this motivation, okay, we actually will be able to tap. We will bluff into tapping. We're not going to bluff into tapping, we're actually going to bluff this Kavu. The only thing we need to do it before. But if opponent is going to get something with haste... Oh, no. Can't attack or block unless you control another creature with power 4 or greater. Okay, this is pretty bad. It's undestructible, we can't kill it. Give us something cheap like this too. I don't know. Give us a freaking god. Whenever you cycle or discard a card, get plus... Oh, this is actually pretty cool. We will discard a card, so next stage, if it's going to survive, it's going to be a pretty decent attacker. And as long as the opponent not going to be able to utilize 5/5 as block or attack, we actually kind of fine. It's actually pretty cool. Actually pretty cool. Yeah. And we didn't get lucky, so I don't want to Lose 5 lives. Yeah, I guess we're going to lose this one too pretty quickly. And this is definitely the last match of the session. I don't believe that things are going to change. I mean, come on. They're not going to change. Wow. Wow, wow. The only thing that we have is more lands than opponent. I forgot the word. I need to figure it out. So, преимущество. The advantage. Yep, remembered. Yeah, we kind of have advantage in terms of the lands, but opponent has advantage in terms of the Indestructible God. A big creature that basically will become bigger and bigger, apparently, with this thing. At least we're going to kill a boar. A boar. Goodbye, boar. 4. No. Oh, I actually had 5. I thought that I was miscalculated. Put a -1 counter on target creature you control, and then deal 3 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. Seriously? Like right now, it's going to change anything. Magic attack. Magic attack. Again, this is our last match for the day. We're going to finish the session, like, after we're going to lose. We're probably going to lose. The only reason for us is to continue the session a little bit further is if, is if we're going to win this session. But I truly don't believe in that. I doubt that, basically. Oh, no thanks. No thanks. Let's hope for something super big and super awesome. Again, it's going to be a completely random stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. Top 3 untapped vampires you control. Return this one from your graveyard to your hand. It's not going to work because it's a token, and as we know, tokens are not actual creatures. They are just tokens. Well, I guess we'll just continue to attack with full force, because we're going to lose either way. Yeah, opponent's just going to kill us next turn because there's too many creatures out there. Good game. It was not a good game for us though, but it was overall kind of fine game. I mean, we just didn't get lucky. Opponent got from a third turn a freaking Indestructible God with that touch. Seriously, and next turn opponent put a boar that basically got 4. Oh, damn it. Oh, snap. You... Oh. Oh, that was a... Oh my god, we could actually win this game! Because next turn, if we would actually blocked... Oh no, we actually will! We will win! Oh, we will win! Oh my god! Damn it! Oh snap, this is freaking sick. I mean, come on, you gotta be kidding me, we'll win. Because the opponent basically killed himself with this freaking demon. Oh, this is freaking sick. Oh, sorry. Opponent probably going to quit the game right now. It's not going to give us the ability to play this thing. Seriously, I can't count today. We have only 7 apparently. I just want to see what we're going to get there. And yes, opponent basically killed himself because this demon exiled all cards from the top of the library into the graveyard. And the only reason, like, this is the second kind of, again, for those who doesn't know Magic, there's multiple ways to win Magic, and one of those ways is to, or lose in Magic, if basically you or your opponent is going to lose all cards from their library. What basically right now happened, opponent got greedy, paid a lot of mana to utilize this weird thing, and apparently we're going to play another match. And yeah, because we didn't lose. That was pretty awesome. So again, if I would quit the game, we would lose, because I would quit the game. But since we stick till the end, we got lucky. We got super crazy lucky. This is the same way that I lost my one of my first games. I basically played this random dino or demon, and this demon basically removed all cards from my library, and I lost next turn. That's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Hopefully something like this will happen here again. Again, then it means that we're going to play until we're going to lose, which might happen pretty quickly. Okay, we could... No, we're actually not going to play anything else right now, and we can't... Oh, yeah, we have to. If we chose, we have to play it. Probably not a good idea to discard a white. Probably should. We have 3 mountains. If we're going to have some type of activated ability, that's going to cost a plane. So yeah, we got super lucky previously. I was like, I don't know. Seriously? I don't like these type of empty ones. There is a name for those cards, if they don't have a text in them. I forgot the actual name for it. Okay, opponent uses the different tactic. Opponent decides not to play anything and have the advantage of cards, and then put something big right away. That means that we probably should adapt to this tactic instead of trying to attack with full force. Now opponent decides that it's time to put something in play. Pia, hello PNLR. Okay, I guess we will play something at this point. We could get something for 4. Please give us Ravenous Chupacabra. I don't believe that I saw any like removal at this point. No, we actually saw a couple of removals. Oh, hello there. Pay 3, put +1/+1 counter on Hydra. It gains hexproof until end of the turn. Pretty sick. So, yep, this is going to be our Joker. I guess we could attack with those. They don't matter. Good. End of turn. Again, the cool thing about this format, it actually helps you to relax. I mean, it's actually fun to play. I mean, it's definitely, as a novelty, it will work, as long as it's kind of works as a novelty. But at some point, you will start to think, like, it's kind of predictable. Even this randomness will become predictable at some point. Because you will know where game will go. For instance, this freaking demon that appeared. This is the instant killer. You can't do much with it. Ooh, snap! We got a vigilance flying. When Angel is done, enters the battlefield. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain vigilance until end of the turn. Oh, this is pretty cool. I guess we're going to attack with our vigilance creature. Damaga. Damage. I don't believe that would be necessary to put +1 counter. We're going to wait and probably will utilize this ability when opponent is going to put something that potentially could destroy our Hydra. So, if that will happen, we want to be ready. 5. Hello, Merfolk with Vigilance and Flying. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life and draw a card. Okay, this is bad. This is super bad. I mean, for this particular format, this is one of the best cards ever. I probably should stop doing this and keep cards for later, because opponent has definitely advantage in cards, and will continue to... Oh, we have a lot of angels today. Angelic day. So, We're going to attack. This is the only way for us to force opponent into blocking, especially 3-3. Okay, cool. Opponent says not to. If we will get lucky and if opponent is not going to put anything in big in play, we might actually win next turn. If we're going to utilize +1 counter for Hydra, make her bigger, force opponent into blocking flyers. It all depends what opponent is going to get right at this point. Vigilance flying, tap 3 and tap vampires, return it. Oh, pointless. Pointless. And this is it. 3, 7. Give us something with Vigila. Well, oh, okay. This is kind of, I don't know, weird. We're going to attack with full force at this point. This is the only way to force opponent into blocking with all of his or her creatures. Playing against MX Kale. I don't know, it could be either male or female. We're not sure. We could actually take the win with this match. Okay. Say goodbye to this because I hate it. There's obvious choice. This will give opponents additional draws. It needs to be killed right away. Yeah. Oh snap! I forgot to pay and make Dino bigger. I actually thought that I will have a chance to do that, but again, kind of missed on it. This is the thing with the turn structure of the Magic. In reality, I would probably wouldn't forget that, but since this is a digital game, you may miss some type of step or phase because of the incongruencies. Oh, why would I pay it? Come on! That was stupid. Okay, we're done with this 8-5. Especially considering the fact that it has Enrage. Ugh, yeah, we're done. We're still going to hope something will come. We're not going to give up though. Opponent has 4 lives. One creature entering the battlefield could kill opponent, so we're not going to be able to block this 8-5. Why it's flying, by the way? Because of this creature token you control have flying. Oh, that's why we probably should kill it. But again, this is a pretty weird choice. I mean, yes, this will give all tokens like flying and vigilance, which is a bad thing. Oh snap! We're going to skip that because if we're going to block, we're going to lose all of our creatures. Okay, so let's hope that we're going to get something that will kill opponents. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Submit. Come on, give us a magic. Aw, it's not necessarily a magic. I mean, this is pretty sick dino, but oh no, wait, and actually, yes. By the way, this is our last chance. Let's think. So if we're going to attack, opponent will definitely block, and there's no point in attacking, even though we have 7-6 here. This 7-7 not important. Flying, yeah, there's no point of attacking. But staying in block pointless too. We're going to die next turn regardless. Yeah, let's just attack and whatever. We're losing. Either we will attack or either we'll lose. We're still going to lose. So yeah, this is, I guess, sums up the session. I mean, this is the last match because we're losing. Okay, it's kind of fine. And after this, I'm going to go and sculpt. My day is not over. Oh, good. Actually, can this yeah, sacrifice permanent, not necessarily a creature, which is pretty cool. So we kept one creature in play. So yeah, on Twitch tomorrow, basically Wednesday and Thursday I'm going to stream on YouTube only. And there's going to be a WW theme when I'm going to sculpt. And on Friday we're going to sculpt. On Friday we're going to stream Magic in Russian. So basically the same game, but the 2-hour session in Russian. And then on basically weekends we will get back to the creative streams, and hopefully to this point I will prepare the portrait and we'll actually draw a portrait, hopefully, if I will have time, because there's so many things to do that my brain basically explodes. So good. Okay, we have both of them. We have multiple copies of this and this too. Claim prize. So yeah, I guess that's kind of it for today. We need to quit for Magic first, because it could result in losing the recording, unfortunately. So quitting the Magic first. Yeah, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Have a nice day or night, and see you in the next session. Bye.